Welcome to Cade Manors Punter's Paradise. I'm your host, Michelle E. Banks, with Race Day Preview for Saturday 11th of January 2025. 10 races on the card. Post time 11:45 a.m. Mr. Blake and I will be presenting our tips with in-depth analysis from Mr. Blake. Starting with the usual order, race number 1. 5.5 furlongs the distance. The Little Ascot OTB Trophy. Number 9 Conundrum to get the better of. Number 2 Last Dance. Number 7 Nina Dorado. Number 12 Absolute Blue. Number 5 Fire Path. Mr. Blake.
Blessings, Mish. Blessings, race fans. Welcome back one more week. Let's get into the action. Race number one, Traditional Boy. This horse is extremely fit, and though air a little above his capability, he can definitely make the I-5 in this very cheap race. Number 7, Nina Dorado, that is, has won her last 3 races but been missing since, claimed by the new trainer Donovan Plummer. He puts her down and bring her back up in class, and this time without a claiming tag. Whenever I see these things, it's always a positive indication because no trainer will actually have the option to start an unsound horse for a claiming tag and choose not to do so. If she reports sound, she should have a say. She likes to run from in front, so you will definitely see her out there, but she'll have a little company in the early. But she has heart and she will fight. Number 9 Conundrum had a very good time last year under trainer Marlon Pusey. Conundrum generally appreciate a mild pace where he can start comfortably and strike at them in the latter stages of the race. This quick sprint wouldn't hurt him much due to the cheap nature of this race. However, there's a big question sign about this horse. Though the connection might signal that it's time to get a win and drops him here where he is most comfortable against majority 180 claiming horses, I am still concerned about his well-being. His last race coming from a 2-month break was horrible. He stood in the gates for a short while before exiting. Though he recovered fairly okay and caught up back with the field, he didn't make any great gains in that race. Now that it's obvious that something went amiss between that race and thereafter, because following that race he was missing from the exercise track for 3 weeks and now comes here with 126 pounds going 5.5 furlong. It will be a very tough task, especially the fact that he is not race fit, so tread carefully with him. Number 10 Buzzsaw should reports here fresh for a new trainer, should enjoy the trip, and how the race was set up will be a speed factor and can honor and make the I-5. Number 12 Absolute Blue did fairly okay last year by the standard of 250 claiming horses. Recently won 3 races straight, including a win against Conundrum, who is present here. He likes it from in front too, but will be one of the 3 main speed here. From a tactical ride, he should be up there and one big. To start the pick 6, I think the winner will come from between number 7 Nina Dorada, number 9 Conundrum, and number 12 Absolute Blue. I'm leaning towards Nina Dorada, slightly ahead of Conundrum, then Absolute Blue.
Race number 2. 5.5 furlongs the distance. The Pump Up OTB Trophy. Number 5 Equinox to hold off. Number 1 Uncle Nub. Number 3 Crucial Alexa. Mr. Blake.
Second event, I think this is a tough little race. On paper it would appear as an easy race, but the variables in this race can change the outcome. Number 1 Uncle Nub has regained fitness and getting ready to win at any time soon. Though his preference, he have a liking for the straight course, he can still play a key part in this race. He has speed and can use it early to cause some damage. Number 3 Crucial Alexa has gone to bed since winning last July. A nature race like this though is set up nicely for a strong kickers like her to run by them. If she reports well, she can spoil the party. Number 4, Ahmad Ali here against tougher and younger horses, but is capable of challenging when he can. He's definitely in good spirit and can run on strong enough to create some problems. Number 5, Equinox. This is a speedy mare who shortens in all her 5 starts. Though it's a mere 5.5 furlong and a small quality field, she still will have to come extremely well in order to hold on. If she's being challenged early by the like of Uncle Nob, I think she will falter in deep stretch. It will be a nice race. I'm giving a slim edge to the speedy Equinox, but only a slim edge.
Race number 3. 6 furlongs the distance. The Megis Sports Bar OTB Trophy. Number 5 Medal Award to beat number 6 Sicario Man. Number 2 Answer Tack. Number 3 Lady Katgaro. Mr. Blake.
Third event, number 5 Medal Award here in a very easy spot. Beat almost every horse in this lineup before. A lot of cripple horses present here now and absolutely no speed is here. He should go straight to the front and win with ease. This should be Public Banker number 1 and the pick 9. For the exact, I like number 8 Security Code.
Race number 4. 6 furlongs the distance. The Rimsky Trophy. Number 1 Fred the Master to get the better of. Number 5 Gervano. Number 2 Fearless Mission. Mr. Blake.
Fourth race, number 1 Fred the Master, imported colt, makes his debut here going 6 furlongs against an ordinary set of horses. Based upon exercise report, he should be able to take care of these with no problems. This is Public Banker number 2 on the pick 9.
Race number 5. 6 furlongs the distance. The Portmore Entertainment OTB Trophy. Number 3 Power Ranking to beat number 7 Whiskey. Number 1 Let Him Fly. Number 2 Storm. Number 9 Alexa's Lodge.
Fifth race, number 2 Storm coming off his third layoff in 3 stars. Generally runs well when he's fresh. Trainer Ricardo Brown has won with him fresh off the claim and fresh off the break back in September last year, so should be a positive sign. No great speed present here, which argues well for him. This inside draw, he should break in front and try to go all the way. Number 3 Power Ranking, fit and running on and off here and there, but just can't get it right. Came well numerous times last year, but failed to get a win. Always in the pace, but just not getting there. Will run well, but might still be challenged here and there. Number 5 Nakamura had a very good season last year on the claiming circuit. Returns here with Dane Dawkins aboard, going 6 furlongs is a very ideal trip. The pace won't be too hot, so he should be able to get a good position early, not too far from the front runners though. He'll come with a very strong kick. Number 6 Burning Valor has run in some tough races last year really and has been extremely fit. Got a well-deserved win last time out at non-winners of 4 going a mile on Christmas Eve. Pulled away from rivals midway and fend them off. Any challenge that came at that day actually fend it away. It was a very good performance. So comes here in this claiming race, report very fit and so on, not a lot of speed present. He will definitely challenge at some point and could prove strong at a nice price. I'm going for Burning Valor ahead of Nakamura and Storm.
Race number 6. 7 furlongs the distance. Number 6 Strike Smart to get the better of. Number 12 Natural Dancer. Number 8 James Who Looks Well. Number 3 Whiskids. Number 2 Lion Charmer. Mr. Blake.
This 6th event, number 2 Lion Charmer drops down in the weight and cut back in distance. Been running some fairly decent races and has kept sound. She has a habit of breaking tired from the gate. If she breaks well and get a good position, she can definitely come with an explosive run. Number 3 Whiskey seems to enjoy the combination of equipments that was fitted on last. Ran on strong but came up short. Though going a furlong shorter, he's still in with a glorious chance. With this race filled with a lot of off the pace runner, he will definitely be ahead of most of them, so he should have a fairly good chance. Number 6, Strike Smart, third start coming off the layoff, gradually regaining his fitness and will appreciate this stretch out when 7 furlongs. He ran with some fairly decent horses last year in the early part. Once he's sown, he'll make a lot of noise. Wayne Princess, the number 9 horse, inconsistent slugger, will have a lot of work to do, but she'll come with a late burst as usual. And number 12 on the outside, Natural Dancer, might be the lone speed here, with Sugar being a very suspected sort and having led in a few races. Though Natural Dancer may be lone speed, she doesn't like it going too far, but can hold her own. And if the jockey gets her to relax very early on the lead, he can try to slip away from them. It's a naughty event, and I'm going for number 6, Strike Smart, as my top selection.
Race number 7. 7 furlongs the distance. The OTB Appreciation Trophy. Number 1, Zulu Warrior, ahead of number 2, J Speed, number 3, Queen of Soul. Mr. Blake?
7th race, number 1, Zulu Warrior has run some fairly decent races since going up in class. Steps down here going 7 furlongs. Looking sharp at exercise, and Tevin Foster on board should start the pace and make his move early and try to slip away from them. I'm going to take a chance with this one as my third banker on the pick 9 for the exacta number 3, Queen of Soul, who should be closing very well.
Race number 8. 5 furlongs round the distance. Number 2, Big Pop, to hold off number 3, Lucky Papa, number 6, Fort Haldane. Mr. Blake?
8 race on the card, number 2, Big Pop, just missing out by nose a week ago behind Rapida coming off a layoff for the 4th straight. Showed some early speed but was outrun by Rapida. The jockey didn't ride the best of race, with inexperience taking a toll on him that day. He'll be asked to go a furlong longer and will go with 5 pounds more than he did last week. I don't like horses coming back so soon after their first run off a break. Even though the race is very poor, he should still run well. Number 6, Fort Haldane. This horse, 3rd career start. Robert Aladdin replaces Everton Stone. This horse was barely ridden last time out and was closing fairly well to finish some 4 lengths behind Military Light and Ladies Arsuta. With nothing much in this race, he should be able to sit behind Big Pop and run past him with ease. This will be my 4th banker on the pick 9. Number 6, Fort Haldane, to get the better of the favorite Big Pop.
Race number 9. 9 and 25 yards the distance. Number 4, Lucy in the Sky, to get the better of number 2, Titan Tempo, number 3, Chief Dissident, number 7, Never. Mr. Blake?
Race number 9, number 2, Titan Tempo, has been getting closer in his races and remains competitive. This race is void of speed, so he should be able to use his pace and go in front. If he doesn't go in front, he can just go through pretty early and try to slip off. Number 4, Lucy in the Sky, not consistent and can idle in races, love to idle. Not a genuine horse, but will use race fitness to fight this out. Number 8, the General, coming into his own, not quite competitive yet at this level, but as he goes along, he's improving. Closed the gap fairly okay last time out and was only a length and a quarter behind Lucy in the Sky. A tactical ride can produce a better outcome. But I'm going for number 2, Titan Tempo, to get the win ahead of the General and Lucy in the Sky.
Race number 10. The Santa Cruz and Overton OTB Trophy. Number 11, Runaway Star, to get the better of number 6, My Eclipse, number 12, Sensational Soul, number 9, Mark My Identity, number 4, Royal Maverick. Mr. Blake?
10th and final race on the card, number 1, Modern Monarch, first time LASIK adding on, and along with this, the Tongue Tie 2. Got a blowout, going 4 furlongs straight, has the ability and can make the I-5. Number 9, Mark My Identity, ran incredibly well and last when making his debut as I expected. Was being prepared nicely, and like I said back then, I like the breeding. Still managed to finish second convincingly after that bad break from the gate, and was very unsettled in the race, tugging for the rails in the entire stretch. Though the trainer hasn't put on any equipment on his face to possibly correct an issue, from a clean break here, he will definitely make a good run of it. Number 10, Alchemy of Souls. Preparation has been modest and should give a very good debut performance. Should make the frame. Number 11, Runaway Star. The much talked about colt has been burning up the exercise track in the mornings. However, I'm not impressed with his overall workouts. I'm skeptical about horses that debut at a certain distance. He is brother to Miniature Man and Sparkles, who both did fairly okay. He should set off in front in this race and prove the one they have to catch. He has 126 pounds and running for the first time, going 7 furlongs. The field is on the weak side, but capable horses present in the race. I think that one or two might finish stronger than he. Number 12, Sensational Soul, run very uneasy and unsettled on debut last month, going 6.5 furlongs. Took a while to get going, but finished okay. Trainer took him to task at workout and get him ready up. Had it on his equipment, the figure 8. Look out for a way better performance. I'm not closing my pick 9 banking on number 11. I'm going to go for the experience here, taking number 12, Sensational Soul, to get a better of Runaway Star and Mark My Identity. This should be the top 3, and it should be sealed.
There you have it, guys. Have yourselves a wonderful day at the races. Bye bye.